vlog as someone who does not go out much. Oh my goodness, I don't go out much. I have to go out of my way to go out. I'm an introvert. I don't like going outside. There's nothing to do in the place that I live right now. I got pandemic guilt tripped into moving near my family, and there's nothing here. It is a process. So let's talk about how you can be vlogging and how you can be creating content without necessarily having to leave your home. Remember, we are running businesses. We want to make sure that we are showing people behind the scenes of what we're doing, or we want to show them behind the scenes of our life. Now, I know for a fact you've got a business, so let me talk about this in the business context, and then we'll talk about it in just a lifestyle context as well, because we do not want your vlogging to be boring. Boring vlogging doesn't lead to anything, and it takes your time and effort and energy, and that's just not fun. So, remember, when it comes to vlogging, you are sharing part of your life with your audience. You are showing them how you do things and showing them how they can be doing things as well. So you're showing behind the scenes of your business. You're showing them behind the scenes of your life. You're interacting and you're having conversations. So keep in mind, as you are creating a vlog, your mindset should be you are talking to a specific person. This is not, I'm a glamorous, wonderful person and you should love my life. No, no, no. We're talking to a best friend. We're talking to our neighbor. We're talking to somebody who can benefit from the things that we've experienced. And it doesn't matter what type of vlogging you do, you just have to relate to an audience. So you need to pick an audience. You shouldn't be taking things from here and from here and from here. That just doesn't work. Lifestyle vlogging does take a little bit from different areas, but not all the areas. If it's business vlogging, then you want to be more specific, and the more niche down you can be, the better you're going to do. So think about the vloggers that you follow. I find vloggers here on TikTok, and I love their content. Do I go out of my way to watch smoothie bowls? No, but they're known for that one really cool thing, and I love watching their content and learning these things, and I take little bits and pieces from it. I love watching vloggers who do social media education and marketing and business stuff. That's my jam, that's my vibe, and I love resonating with people who do that. And I've watched some of them branch out into other things as well, and because I like that person, I'm then going to watch their home improvement type things that they're going to be doing. So as you're vlogging, you are picking a niche. The smaller you can get that niche, the better you're going to do, and the better you're going to resonate with an audience. The riches are in the niches, as they say. So if you want to niche down on this one, I highly recommend that you should. So with that in mind, now you have to pick a reason to be vlogging. You can't just say, well, this is a day in my life, until you are established. Once you're established and people like you for you, then yeah, they're going to want to watch a day in your life and just see what you do. But to build your audience, people don't really care. It doesn't impact them in any way. So you have to have a purpose behind your vlog. So as you're filming during the day or during the week or whatever it is that you're doing, have a specific driven purpose in mind. Have an SEO friendly title, because when people search for things, they're going to find your vlog. So with that in mind, pick a topic for each individualized blog. If you're doing if you're doing like, well, lifestyle type thing, maybe you're going to do a fall decor vlog, and everything you do is going to be decorating your home for fall in that one particular episode. Think of it as an episode of a TV show. What are people going to want to watch, and what is the storyline that you're telling in it? You have to treat it like an episode of a TV show. You've got to have a through line, something that makes sense and ties everything together. Because if you're just showing me that you're getting up and you're going for coffee and you're making food and then you're walking your dog and then you're going shopping and then you're doing all these things, yeah, it's a day in the life, but why do I care? And I'm certainly not going to be searching for that. So then we could take a step back and you could say how I run my spa day on my Saturday evenings for my time off of my kids while my husband is watching the kids. I get 1 hour to do a spa day for myself, spa hour for myself, and here's what it looks like. So then you're going to vlog what that looks like. The start of handing off the kids to the husband. He's in charge for an hour. You go into the bathroom, you lock that door, you set the timer, and then you're going to set up the bathroom the way that you want to feel comfortable and relaxed and to have that bath and just to calm down and chill and all those things. So then you're going to show me those steps. Show me getting the bath salts out and putting it in the bathtub. Show me running the water. Make sure that you're showing me the atmosphere that you're creating and talk about it. And you're going to have these conversations. And you can sit on the side of the bathtub and you put your hand in the water. You can test the temperature and you can tell me what's going on. Show me a story. Tell me about your day. Tell me what you're doing, but have it in a conversational way. You don't have to leave your house to do these things. And you can do them with mundane little things and really exciting big things. And so let's say you don't have an idea for a vlog and you want to show me your morning routine. By all means, show me your morning routine. Label it with something specific. How I, as a candle creator, run my morning routines for candle creators. Summer, Morning routines for candle creators. Be very specific. Riches are in the niches. So tell me what you do and then show me how you make your coffee. You can show me these things. And because you're having a conversation with me and you're kind of teaching me how to do these things, and it's conversational and it's relatable and it's got that storyline, that through line from what you're doing, it's going to be engaging to me. So you need to show me what you're doing on a daily level. And that could be dealing with your kids while they're having a meltdown, or how you manage your time when your kids are napping, or how you manage to take care of yourself while also taking care of children in your house. You can do all sorts of things with this and relate it to your audience, but be clear on who your audience is, because your audience is not everybody. If you're a stay-at-home mom and what you do is a stay-at-home mom, and you're going to talk about your lifestyle as a stay-at-home mom and how you work with your kids and how you incorporate them into what you're doing and how you make sure you're taking care of yourself, that doesn't apply to me. I'm not a mom. So I might not be your audience, and it doesn't have to be for everybody. But you better believe that the mamas who are struggling, the mamas who are figuring it out, and the mamas who have figured it out and still want to relate are going to connect with you on this and be your audience. Your audience is not everyone. Your audience doesn't have to be everyone, and you don't have to be interesting to everyone. You just have to be interesting to a couple of people. They're going to pull in more people, and you're going to grow your audience from there. You will be able to relate to people on their level, on the level that you're at and the level that they're at, as long as you're in the same sphere. So be very clear on who your audience is and put your content out. The more you put out, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to grow, and the more you're going to specify what you're doing, tighten things up, and make it better and more applicable to the people that you are dealing with. So when it comes to creating those vlogs, relate to people. Have conversations, glamorize what you're doing a little bit. That doesn't mean to make it seem glamorous, but play it up a little bit. You can fall in love with the tiny little things inside of your life, and you can talk about them. Because I don't care about, how I'm getting ready in the morning, but when I make sure that I'm having those conversations and I'm relating to people and I'm showing them what I'm doing and how they can do it too, it makes you feel better about your routines, the little tiny things that you do. And it connects with them because then they can implement things and they can learn more things and they can do more things. So glamorize it. Because you know what? Our lives are boring. And if we don't glamorize it, nobody else is going to. So love the life that you have and show it off. Don't just think my life is boring. I'm a stay-at-home mom. My life is boring. I run businesses and I don't go out. My life is boring. I'm single and I don't do anything and I don't have friends and all the... No. You have an interesting life. Somebody out there thinks your life is interesting, and you, as you're creating content for them, are going to learn to love your life even more and realize that it's more exciting and more interesting than you thought it was. So always create that vlog content. Know that it's going to be terrible at the beginning, and after a couple months, you're going to get the hang of it. So the more you do, the easier it becomes, the better you're going to be at it, and the more glamorous you're going to feel about your life. So don't worry if it's not great at the beginning. It'll get better, and then it just seems really cool to do all these things. So I promise, you'll grow as you go. Don't lose your ability and your drive to do this just because it's not so great at the beginning or you don't get a big reaction at the beginning. You'll get there, and it'll be great.